In a historic move, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's trip to Egypt has made waves, signaling a shift in the region's diplomacy. Why is this visit so important, especially in his appearance at the Coptic Orthodox Church in Cairo a couple of months ago? This isn't just a routine diplomatic trip. It marks the start of a new era for Saudi Arabia's reforms and its leadership in the Middle East. Today, we'll explore the strategic motives behind this visit, its historical context, and its implication for the future of Saudi-Egyptian relations. The significance of Crown Prince Mohammed's visit. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's visit to Egypt is more than just a diplomatic trip. It's a symbol of change. This carefully planned visit is part of a broader strategy to reshape Saudi Arabia's image on the world stage, particularly as the kingdom works towards a more modern, inclusive future through his Vision 2030 initiative. One of the most striking moments in the visit was when the Crown Prince attended a service at the Coptic Orthodox Church in Cairo, the largest Orthodox cathedral in Egypt. For a Saudi royal, especially from a country known for its conservative interpretation of Islam, this was a powerful gesture. It sends a clear message about Saudi Arabia's commitment to religious tolerance and coexistence. This moment is even more significant given Saudi Arabia's past criticisms for promoting ultra-conservative views of Islam, views often tied to the rise of extremism. By taking this bold step, the Crown Prince is signaling a shift towards a more modern and inclusive Saudi Arabia. The history of Saudi-Egyptian relations. The relationship between Egypt and Saudi Arabia is deeply rooted in history, with both nations playing crucial roles in shaping the politics and economics of the Arab world. The ties between the two countries can be traced back to the 19th century, during the reign of Muhammad Ali, when Egypt began its own military campaign against the nascent Saudi state. Over the centuries, Egypt and Saudi Arabia have come to dominate the Arab world. Egypt as the most populous Arab country and Saudi Arabia as the leader of the Gulf region and a member of the G20. In modern times, the two countries have aligned themselves on various geopolitical issues. Egypt has long depended on Saudi Arabia for financial support, and Saudi Arabia has been a key ally of Egypt, particularly since the leadership of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. The recent visit by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman reaffirms this long-standing partnership, and both countries are looking to expand their cooperation on a number of fronts, from economic investment to cultural exchange. The Saudi Crown Prince as a modern leader. The visit also highlights the Crown Prince's role as a reformer and modernizer within Saudi Arabia. Since his ascension as the heir apparent, Mohammed bin Salman has made bold moves to change the social and economic landscape of Saudi Arabia. His Vision 2030 plan has introduced significant reforms, including the opening of cinemas, the creation of an opera house, and the granting of rights to women, such as the ability to drive. By attending cultural events in Egypt, such as his visit to the Cairo Opera House and his interaction with young Egyptian artists, the Crown Prince is signaling Saudi Arabia's growing interest in the arts and culture. This is a sharp departure from the kingdom's previous emphasis on conservative religious values, illustrating the Crown Prince's aim to transform Saudi society into a more diversified and culturally rich nation. The strategic diplomatic undertones. The diplomatic nature of Crown Prince Mohammed's visit must be noticed. Egypt and Saudi Arabia have long shared a mutual interest in tackling regional challenges, particularly in the areas of security, terrorism, and countering the influence of Iran in the Middle East. The recent cooperation between the two countries reflects this shared concern. The visit also underscores Saudi Arabia's growing role in the Middle East. The Crown Prince's appearance at the Coptic Church comes at a time when both Egypt and Saudi Arabia are facing significant challenges, including religious extremism and the need for economic reforms. For Egypt, Crown Prince Mohammed's visit is an opportunity to cement deeper ties with one of the wealthiest nations in the Arab world, potentially opening the doors to new investments, particularly in tourism and infrastructure sectors, economic cooperation, and strategic investments. During his visit, the Crown Prince attended the signing of several important agreements, most notably a $10 billion joint fund aimed at developing Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. This initiative is designed to integrate parts of Sinai into Saudi Arabia's ambitious NEOM project, a megacity to be built along the Red Sea coast. The integration of Sinai into the NEOM project presents vast opportunities for both countries, particularly in the areas of tourism, infrastructure, and agricultural development. Saudi Arabia's support for Egypt extends beyond symbolic gestures. The kingdom has been one of Egypt's largest foreign investors, with Saudi Arabia having invested over $45 billion in Egypt since 2013. This financial backing has been crucial for Egypt, especially in the wake of political instability and economic difficulties. The visit further reinforces Saudi Arabia's commitment to supporting Egypt's economic recovery and growth. Broader regional implications. This visit comes at a time when both countries are navigating complex geopolitical challenges. The ongoing crisis in Yemen, where both Saudi Arabia leads a coalition against Iranian-backed Houthi rebels, has strained regional relations. Additionally, the influence of Iran in the region, particularly in Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq, continues to be a point of contention. Egypt, which has traditionally supported Saudi Arabia's stance on Iran, is likely to continue collaborating with the kingdom on these critical issues. Moreover, both nations are watching closely as the United States seeks to broker a peace deal between Israel and Palestine. As the two most influential Arab countries, Saudi Arabia and Egypt will play a crucial role in shaping the outcome of such efforts, and their cooperation in this area will likely strengthen their diplomatic and strategic ties. Looking ahead, a new chapter in Saudi-Egyptian relations. As the Crown Prince wraps up his visit to Cairo, it is clear that Saudi Arabia and Egypt are entering a new phase in their relationship. This visit has reinforced the importance of cultural, economic, and strategic cooperation between the two nations. Both leaders, President Sisi and Crown Prince Mohammed, are eager to solidify their partnership, ensuring that their countries are better positioned to tackle the challenges of the 21st century. Looking ahead, it is evident that Crown Prince Mohammed's reforms will continue to reshape the region, and his diplomatic engagements will likely play a pivotal role in shaping the future of the Middle East. Egypt's involvement in Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 and the NEOM project, along with the deepening cultural and religious ties, will set the stage for a more unified and prosperous Arab world. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's visit to Egypt marks the new beginning of a new chapter in the relations between the two nations. From his historic visit to the Coptic Orthodox Church to the important economic agreements signed during his stay, this trip signals a shift towards a more inclusive, modern, and strategically aligned future. As Saudi Arabia continues its ambitious reforms and strengthens its role in regional affairs, its partnership with Egypt will undoubtedly remain a key pillar of its diplomatic strategy moving forward. For more updates on Saudi-Egyptian relations and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's diplomatic initiatives, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts on how this visit shapes the future of the Middle East, and stay tuned for more analysis of the region's geopolitical developments.